Hi flower fans, welcome. My name is Charmaine Turbow. I am the head farmette here at Turbow Farms in Los Altos, California, Zone 9B. This is my laundry room and also our Dahlia tuber warming area. It is middle of March right now, and we are just preparing all our dahlias to ship out to local Californians and West Coast residences who have ordered from us. Speaking of ordering, I always encourage gardeners to buy local. You buy local so that your dahlia tubers that you receive, you'll receive them in a timely manner when your area is starting to warm up and that your dahlias are ready to get into the ground. So when you're buying from, say, a different zone, oftentimes it may not match up to your climate. So for example, we're in Zone 9B in California. If I were to buy dahlia tubers from, say, back east where it's significantly colder, those dahlia tubers probably would not ship out to me until middle of April, if not sometimes end of April. And then that sets those plants that are starting almost a month, if not a month and a half behind the dahlia tubers that we have here today. Let's talk about what we do with our dahlia tubers when you receive them. So we like to pack our dahlia tubers in little cotton muslin bags, and they're double labeled with a tag, and also they are labeled on the tuber itself. When you receive your dahlias, you will see the little swollen eye. We don't send out any tubers that haven't woken up. We want to make sure that when you receive your dahlias that you're going to have the most success as much as possible. There's so many variables when it comes to dahlias, and they can sometimes be a little fickle and hard to get started. So we want to make sure you're off on the right foot. So again, we only send out our dahlia tubers when there is a live eye. When you carefully unpack your dahlia, you're going to see the live eye or the sprout. Sometimes you're going to have sprouts that are a little longer. Say, for example, this one. This is black satin. Its stem is already about an inch long. Sometimes you'll have them 3 or 4, maybe leggy. So you've got a couple of options when they're long and leggy. You can go ahead and just gently snap the sprout off, and you can try and root that, what we call a pole or a cutting, and a new sprout will form from there. So not all is lost. If you have a dahlia with a swollen eye like this, there's a couple of options. You can simply just lay it into your bed about 4 to 5 inches and cover it over with soil. It is a little bit cold right now still here in California. We've had a really cold February, early March, and temperatures are just starting to warm up. So I could also put this in a pot to get it started. The most important thing with dahlias is you don't want to water in the soil at the time of planting. These little guys are a little tender. They're like potatoes and their skins are thin. So when you get a lot of water sitting on them, there's risk of rot. So my rule of thumb is don't water until you actually see sprouts, green sprouts coming above the soil, and that tells you that the roots have established down below and it's ready to drink. All right. We talked some dahlias. Stay tuned for more dahlia talk and other tips in the garden. If you like us, please like us below. Subscribe to our channel. And as we say it here at the farm, flowers or bust. See you soon.